on, man? You know what time it is, man? Talk to these niggas. I like them battle rappers. But nah, hey, look. Alright. So, I feel like the word simp is getting thrown around a lot. I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast too. Alright, so with the podcast also, I got a couple episodes of the podcast on my channel. My homie Show got the rest on his channel, so eventually I'm gonna throw all those on this channel too. Y'all gotta keep up. So, but the podcast is on his channel. I'm gonna, follow me on Facebook and social media. I'm gonna link it up all together so y'all can see everything about. The podcast is here every Monday. So I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast, but I feel like the word simp is thrown around a lot of times, and a lot of guys just throw the word simp out there just to throw it out there. But there is actual that word shouldn't just be thrown around lightly, because you can't just be out here calling, oh, that's a simp, he's simping. No, bro, because you don't look cool when you try to throw that word out there like that a lot, and then you just misuse it and abuse it. You look like an idiot. And a lot of people don't really know about simp, and so I'm gonna help y'all out with this video, because it's like I'm gonna explain to you what a simp is, because I know what a simp is. This is like true simpery. So pretty much, alright, so I'm gonna explain it to y'all right now. So here we go. I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast too. But anyway. So pretty much a simp is a man that doesn't live his purpose and that has no knowledge of himself and no knowledge of women. And so he's a simp. But it goes deeper than that, because you have men out here that do simp things, like characteristics of a simp. So alright, so characteristics of a simp is a man that doesn't speak up for himself. Oh, I'm just tweaking. It's a whole boat. I own that bitch with a Christmas tree. And that bitch fire. I was tripping for a second, though. I was like, yo, right? Okay, so yeah, a simp is a man that doesn't speak up for himself. So a lot of times, a man who's a simp gets rolled over in life by women and by other people. Like, a simp is somebody, like, okay, one characteristic, like I said, he don't speak up for himself, so people will abuse him verbally. It's just shit, physically, you know what I'm saying? Like, duck him in the hallway, he might not do nothing about it. And I'm not saying that if you get punched in the hallway, so follow me, man. I'm going somewhere. So, that's a characteristic of a simp. It's a man that don't speak up for himself. So, what'll happen is the woman he's with will run the show, because he'll do whatever it takes to please her. That's another characteristic of a simp. You'll bend over backwards to please somebody. A lot of times women, but sometimes people in general, you break your back. So you're not speaking up for yourself. And on top of not speaking up for yourself, you're bending over backwards. And you're doing things you don't want to do. You're being led. So you're not speaking up for yourself. You're bending over backwards. You're overexerting yourself, which means that you have no boundaries. So your woman is now running the show. She's overstepping your boundaries, and she's taking control because you're not speaking up for yourself, which means if you can't speak up for yourself, how can you speak up for anybody else? So characteristic one of a simp, they don't speak up for themselves. Step number two is they bend over backwards, which means they overexert themselves. They have no boundaries. They have no boundaries. Step number two, they have no boundaries. They have no backbone. It's all the same. No boundaries, no backbone. Bending over backwards, back, body, yada, yada, yada. That shit stuck in my head. Fucking TikTok. But anyway, yeah. So third characteristic, go with the flow. No initiative. A simp takes no initiative. A simp takes no initiative. Go with the flow. That's some simp shit. I'm on that simp shit. Ayy, walking the limp shit. Ayy, you know why these bitches on me? Why? So like, that's characteristic number 3. No initiative. Oh, I mean, whatever you want to do. No, whatever you want to do. No, it's a simp. That's simping. No initiative. No, like, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to go left. We're going to go left. We're going to go left. Okay. That's a simp has no initiative. He has no initiative. There's no leadership. There's no making decisions. Hard decisions. They don't make decisions. They don't want to take the initiative to make that tough decision. This decision that the man has to make, you gotta step up and make that tough decision, and then you have to speak up about it. And you have to draw boundaries. You see how we tie this all together? Ooh, I'm giving y'all gold. This is gold. What are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you? Yo, use your fucking signal light, man. It's like, yo, stop turning without using your signal light. Use your fucking signal light. You're just braking in the middle of the road. You don't know where you're going. I don't know where you're going. What are you doing? Oh, you're turning. Oh, it would have been very nice to know that you would have been turning if you would have used your signal light. But anyway, so number 3, there's no initiative. There's no stepping up and taking control. That's what people do when they take initiative. They step up and they take control. I make decisions, yeah. I'm gonna get with it, yeah. I am the business, yeah. It's you coming with it, yeah. Like controller. Women like when dudes take control. They love it. You ever seen a dude make a tough decision? The girl like, no, we got it because I'm gonna do A, B, and C. We're gonna take care of it, and then we're gonna make it happen. Ooh, okay. Ooh, they love that shit, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. You don't want it with them boys. Every one of them got felonies, man. What y'all know about that? So that's alright. So the first 3 characteristics. Step 1. Shit. Step 1, hold on. I'm 50 Tyson. Next shit, I'm gonna be step 1. So no backbone, no initiative, and I'm trying to see, what was the first one? Was it like no speaking up? Nah, bro. It's like I just forgot my bars just now. I'm choking. Hold up. So the first one is the characteristic of a simp. There's no initiative, no backing up, no backbone. And what was the first one? I'm gonna get it right. Hold on, I'm coming back. Anyway, hold on, nah, man, fuck that. I made this shit up. I'm supposed to know this shit, man. No initiative, no backbone, and no boundaries. Yeah, so it's boundaries, backbone, stand up for himself. And so yeah, so pretty much no all right, so they take no initiative. Yeah, I'm bringing it back for y'all. They have no boundaries, and they have no backbone. They don't stand up for themselves. So those I gave y'all 3, so we're on step 3. No, they have, the first step was no boundaries. I'm gonna watch the video and play back. Oh, that was the first one. So it's no boundaries, but we're at number 3 right now. So the 3 I've given you: no boundaries, no backbone, no initiative. Yes. They bend over backwards. Yes, that's what it was. They overexert themselves. Yes, it's coming back to me. I told y'all, it's coming back because I live this shit. I talk this shit. I do this shit. It gotta come. I'll always come back to you. I wanna hold you when I'm not supposed to. So yeah, no backbone, no initiative, and no overexerting themselves, man. There no boundaries, yes. No backbone, yes. No boundaries, yes. No initiative, yes. I gave y'all 3 whole steps, and that's 3. Those are facts. The OGs know those are facts. I gave y'all straight truths. I'm gonna give y'all one more. One more thing that makes a simp is no purpose. Yes. 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 So a simp, let's go over it again. No boundaries, no backbone, no initiative, no purpose. You know? No backbone, no boundaries, no initiative, no purpose. That's the 4. No purpose. They, like I said, they go with the flow. So there's no intent to their decision making. There's no intentional moves. There's nothing of intent, just to lay back and fucking exist. That is what they do. So in the meantime, they're gonna go with the flow, have some broad, run the show while manipulating them, while overworking them, and still cheating on them, taking everything and swerving. That's why we go so hard to let y'all know what this simp shit is about, because a man that has no initiative, no backbone, no boundaries, and no purpose is a waste. He is nothing to the society. And it's not being mean, but I'm saying, what is he contributing? What are you contributing to society at this point? What are you contributing to society? If you have no purpose, no initiative, no backbone, and no boundaries, you feel me? You have no boundaries, so anything goes. Anybody can do whatever, i.e. your woman. No backbone. Anybody can say whatever, talk whatever, i.e. your woman. You have no initiative, so you never make a decision. So guess who's making all the decisions? Your woman. And you have no purpose, so you're around a woman with no purpose. So therefore, she's just with you, just to be with you. And you're fucking existing. She's running the show. She's just playing with you. That's why, like I said, women don't have Xboxes or PlayStations. Why? Because they can play with men. So, yeah, man. Excuse me. All that shit. All that. Let's go. I just give y'all some gold.